Is there a feud brewing between Nicki Minaj and Iggy Azalea? Yes, there is, but this is going down in a feminine way, which means no fistfights, no battles, and no records with names in them. Just Twitter shots, subliminals on award shows, and of course the sexual one-upmanship. By now, you might be familiar with the cover of Nicki's up-and-coming single titled Anaconda off the Pink Print album dropping later this year. Iggy's been at the top of the charts with Fancy, and Nicki is nowhere to be found. Now, since this is a mainstream affair, it's pretty easy to pick the winners and the losers because it's not based on quality, just quantity. So if Pills and Potion doesn't make an upward push or the Pink Print flops, Iggy's officially taking the crown of the #1 female artist. But in any market, if you're attempting to replace a competitor, you ought to be able to fulfill those needs that they're currently meeting, which in this case is the aesthetics. For the better part of Nicki's career, she's tried to give herself this exotic look, which to me looks just like what Iggy looks like. Exotic? Check. And not to mention the British accent obsession that Nicki had just a few years back. Well, Iggy's Australian. Accent? Check. But what about the ass department? Clearly Iggy's lacking there. I mean, she is Australian. Ass department, check.
The rolling on my Nicki Minaj is when you hear Nicki Minaj spit, Nicki Minaj wrote it.
I think this is pretty unfair. Let's say Iggy doesn't write her own material. Why the fuck does Nicki all of a sudden care about creative integrity? She hasn't exactly made integrity a valuable attribute of her craft. So now because someone's gaining ground on you, you want to turn this into some hip-hop shit. And of course I mean hip-hop shit in the most passive way. I can't see an exchange of records between these two. I can only see what we're witnessing now, which is a subtle battle simply because they're females in a genre dominated by men. If they were smart, they would join forces and make an epic record. This isn't Nicki against Iggy or Iggy against Nicki. It's commercial rap and its love-hate relationship with women. Why else would you think it's okay for me to rate their asses? The same reason why Nicki is once again leading with her sexuality. Because we love to look at these women, but we can only tolerate them one at a time. So which one of you bitches is it gonna be?